I didn't, but I saw you like,
Oh.
what the fuck is going on? He's saying 200,000.
20,000. He's saying he predicts a $20,000 Ethereum.
Where did he get that? I'm looking actually at the video right
I
now.
don't know, man. This guy's hilarious. I love this guy. He's fucking giving me hope that I'm gonna be rich one day.
He's hyping the fuck up,
Oh,
basically.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but here's the thing. If XRP even does half or a quarter, or sorry, if Ethereum does even half or a quarter as good as he predicts, you're making money.
$20,000. Holy shit. What is it at right now? $3?
Like 350, something like that. I haven't even checked in a while.
Okay. So look, man, you had your eyes on the market for the past whatever time, and I probably looked at it for an hour maximum. So if you wanna give a
Yeah,
recap.
yeah. So, this week was kind of crazy. Everything crashed. Now, as of recent, there's been somewhat of a rally where Bitcoin's up, Ethereum's up, XRP looks like it's bottomed out. Um, though the kind of interesting thing is, we kind of touched on this before. You know how Bitcoin has this the CME gap, like that futures trading platform.
Yeah.
Well, Bitcoin did not retrace to that price, so I'm still kind of a little worried that this recent rally is just temporary, and that there will be another move down, and Bitcoin will finally fill that gap. Now, I don't know for sure. No one knows for sure, but that might very well happen. So I'm not too hopeful that this rally it will last. I mean, honestly, I just kind of wish Bitcoin fell even more and filled that gap. That way we can fucking forget about it and move on with our lives.
Yeah. But now it's kind of like there's a bit of uncertainty, I guess. What was the
Yeah,
price action though that it didn't
the
get?
price to CME gap.
The futures on the CM platform.
Yeah, it was like a 95, $9,600 Bitcoin. And yeah, if we look at the price right now, it's hovering just at around 10,000. So hasn't quite reached it. Um, the lowest it went to, I believe, was like 9,800. But that was just like a wick. It wasn't even like a full candlestick.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
there is a possibility of this actually keeping on. It keeps on going down, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm hearing as well from like the people I follow on YouTube and shit. Like there might be some like a possible rally. There wasn't even a rally really. There's just it's just consolidation sideways,
That's
and
what it
that it
looks
would
like to me. Like it doesn't look like it's a major correction, but it just looks like hey, it looks healthy still.
yeah,
It
not,
actually,
yeah.
even I'm looking at Ripple right now. Oh my god. Yeah, sorry, man. Even I'm looking
Yeah,
at
all right.
Ripple right now. It's not like a major. Didn't just flip to the downside. That maybe, maybe. Okay,
Yo,
so
bro,
the,
it sounds like you're moving away from your mic there. Sorry, eh?
okay, shit. All right, one sec, one sec. I got it. This
No
is
worries, no worries. Ooh, yeah, Ripple's doing the same thing there, eh? Yeah, Ripple's doing something very similar to Bitcoin. It's just consolidating sideways.
yeah.
Now, I wonder. I bet Ethereum's doing the
How
same
about
thing.
right
Let me
now?
check.
Does this kind of sound better?
That's good. Yeah, I can hear you pretty good there.
Yeah, like is it different?
Yeah, yeah, like you just sound consistent. Like before, kind of sound like you were moving in and out, but now you just sound like
Yeah.
consistent.
All right. Yeah, what were you saying about Ripple though?
Oh, yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, so we just talked a little bit about Bitcoin, how it was consolidating sideways. XRP is doing the same thing, consolidating sideways, and I just looked at Ethereum, and guess what? It's doing the exact same thing, consolidating sideways. It even did like the exact same movement. That's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. I'm going through back and forth with Bitcoin here. You have
Yeah.
the major drop down, and then you got I would say, a bounce, couple bounces of the Ripple of the 23 cents and Bitcoin of the 10,000 actually, which is still not bad, man. Like that happened so much before. It doesn't mean that. The only thing that worries me is that didn't get to that price that was predicted yet. That's all.
Yeah,
By the
that
way,
worries me too.
token metrics. I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Um, I did the whole investors package thing
Okay.
for some reason because I wanted like kind of we want to check the prices based on that, but it just doesn't really show me much data. Like I can share my screen with you now just so we can whatever we're looking at we can also check the predicted price on token metrics if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want.
Show me what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll just share my screen quick. Yeah, let me know if you can't hear me at all. Okay.
All right, I'll let you know.
Media, cryptocurrency rating, go. Right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. Give me one sec. Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to overview. I signed up for the trial, the investors package, but let's say if we're looking at what Ripple, for example,
Yep.
this is what happens.
Hmm. Okay. So, yeah, like when you were signing up for the trial, there were three different versions you could
Yeah,
sign up for,
I
right?
took the one that the one that we talked about, the one in the middle, the investor one.
The one in the middle.
First.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so fucking weird, man. I don't know why they must have changed this recently. Like, scroll up a bit and go to the price predictions and see if it still doesn't allow you. Like, yeah, right there. Oh shit. Wow, it still doesn't allow you. Eh? Fuck, that must have been a recent change. Is that with all coins? Like maybe try looking up another coin here, see if it works.
Let me
Like,
see if we can remember this. See all
yeah,
this?
because
Yeah.
how many days in are you in on the trial?
Literally, one day actually, yesterday.
Mm. And it gives you 7 days, right?
Yeah, because I knew we won't be able to talk much when I fly over, so I'm like I don't want to waste the days. So right before we're like, okay, we'll talk yesterday. I'm like, let me just get it.
All right. Well, why don't we try looking up a coin here that I had on my list here? Why don't you try looking up Ocean, see if that works? Because I know Token Metrics does this thing. Yeah, that one right there, where they limit only some coins and they allow you to see others. Let's see if this works. Because if this doesn't work, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
What? That
But
is
one thing I
bullshit.
noticed was the price schedule.
Hmm.
So this is you can at least see when it's, but that doesn't mean shit. I mean, it's telling you where. So Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, January, first week, second week, February. Now, what are we in August? Wow, we're in September 8th.
Yeah, shit.
Right
September 8th.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I don't know. Look,
Weird, man. I'll be honest
it,
with you, man. I'm probably just gonna sign up for that. For I'll pay that $40 just to get it for a month, fully everything, and see.
yeah, you know what, too, man? I would recommend even just emailing support and be like, hey, what do I need to do to see the price predictions? Because that's the thing
Yeah, this
that's so weird that doesn't allow you to see the price predictions.
I'll see this actually. Okay. I don't even know what to type, man. It's okay. We can do it after.
Yeah. Well, another thing that's kind of helpful is looking at the indices section. Are you able to do that? It's under data. Go to data there, and then oh, they changed it. Ratings, I guess. Data and then ratings. I guess they changed it from when I last used it. Damn, really? They changed it.
Nothing. Like I don't
Wow.
know what the trial is for.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know either. This is
We can
kind of
see
bullshit, man.
uh, mm, token metrics.
Yeah,
No,
this was a lot different when I
maybe
was
they
using it.
changed it, man. I think they changed it.
Yeah, I think they changed it for sure. They definitely changed it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really unfortunate. You can't really fucking do anything now, I guess. Well, damn, son. Fuck token metrics.
No, I'll just get that 1 month thing, man. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, man.
Looks
When it's
quick.
functional, it's actually very useful.
Yeah. I mean, we can use it for 1 month and at least and see if it helps us with us making those videos and all that
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Just wanna just give me a second here. Upload date. Yeah, I guess they don't put their data here either. Yeah. Okay, no,
Yeah.
that's fine. So we're saying Bitcoin drove this whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bitcoin did, right? Because if I'm looking at the chart here too, literally the same exact kind of pullback.
Oh, by the way, I didn't even check today. I want to look at what the U.S. stock market is doing because it's actually really affects the cryptocurrency market. Let me take a look here.
So,
Because if it's up or down, it'll affect Bitcoin. It's down a bit, not much. The S&P. Let me see the Dow. Yeah, looks like the market's down a bit. S&P's down 2%. Uh, Dow Jones down 1.8. So yeah, makes sense.
okay, September.
Oh, you're getting quiet there, bud.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, yeah, it looked like both S&P and Bitcoin and everything just went down. So just the market overall, I guess, not
Yeah.
just fully just the crypto. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, what was the most important thing you, I guess, before we kind of, if we're talking about the market in general, that was it. Just a correction all across. Was there any? I'm just talking strictly just price, in terms of price and all that. Was there anything major besides that correction? Like, did anything come up out of nowhere, or was it just that?
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't anything too out of the ordinary. Like the altcoin market really took a hit because there's been a mini bull run in the altcoin market over the past little month or so, and everything's taken a hit. Like Chainlink's down, half its value. Same with basically everything else. Oh, by the way, you asked me about Esprit. I didn't end up selling it. I just I switched Esprit over to Brie, which was quite a process, but now that's done, and Esprit's actually taking a massive hit. Its peak was at around $50, and now it's down to like fuck, man, it's like under 20 or something. It's like real low,
Esprit. I
and
have it all.
yeah, now it's just Brie though. So my plan is just to hold that for when this consolidation phase ends and the bull market, kicks back up again. There's no reason why I don't think it can go back to its all-time highs of $50 and surpass that. So I'm just gonna hold that. Everything, all my holdings are long term right now. Pretty much is everything.
Do you
Pretty
think?
much all my
Do you
holdings are
think it's
down
gonna
though.
hold above this?
No.
Assuming $15 is where it's kind of holding right now. I guess we're just gonna have to see how it plays out if that's the case, if it's gonna hold or not.
Yeah. Uh, One that was really interesting. I actually made a video on this the other day. Was Orchid. Orchid was at a very important price level and it actually held above. So I was happy about that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I saw that. I didn't fully watch all the videos, but man, you're killing that shit.
Oh man, like, can we talk a little bit about that Buy Dow video?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was crazy, man. I was not expecting to like
Yeah,
get
me
any
neither.
views.
I'm looking. I'm like, what the fuck? Uh,
Yeah, man, like it was kind of hilarious. Like because I didn't expect to get so many views, I kind of like I wasn't
How the fuck?
speaking as
But
as
how did that
accurately.
happen? But okay, so if we're talking actually, if we're going, uh, so I think it's two things. I think it's the timing that you put it up at, and I don't know if you know about mainly about YouTube analytics and all that, or but it gives you
No,
literally.
no, no, not too much.
So literally, it's just search where what people are searching for, what tags were trending, what even if you go to Google, what people are actually not looking at, but searching up word for word, and then you kind of you can gauge what's being looked at the moment in terms of crypto. Yeah, but
Yo,
I
the
think
funny
you
thing
put it
is,
at the perfect time for some reason. I feel like.
yeah, and I didn't even use any tags either, which is crazy.
As I'm trying to open it up. Where the fuck did I put it?
Oh man, too, just to bring up this aspect, like I kind of mentioned that there was some talk of Baidu being a scam in that video, and people really fixated on that. I just want
I
to make
saw there was
clear
like 20
to like,
comments, wasn't there?
huh?
There was like 20 comments.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I responded to all of them because I just want to respond. But take a look at the comments, man.
They're corporate members, or there's absolutely no chance. Can you see my screen, by the way?
Yeah, yeah, I can see it.
I remember the time people used to call me. If you listen to this, you'll miss the boat and remain poor. Wow, you're gonna remain poor, man, for the rest of your life. Do you
Man, I just
Holy fuck, man, you triggered these guys.
I know that's what I'm saying. I just want to make it clear. I am not definitively stating Baidu is a scam. I was merely trying to say that there was talk of it being one. Like I'm bought into Baidu myself. I think it will do well. I just want to make that very clear. And again, I didn't
Man,
speak as
keep
accurately
throwing,
as perhaps I should have because I didn't think anyone was listening. So
man, fuck it, man. Keep, we gotta keep saying shit like that.
yeah,
They got
yeah, no,
20 of them are gonna comment, fuck it.
yeah. No, I just thought it was funny how everyone fixated on that. It's cool to see a lot of people are bullish on Baidu there.
But yeah, this guy doesn't like your music.
Yeah.
See this guy?
Yeah. Yo, 18 subscribers too. That's crazy, man. We're so early on. We like barely just started.
Oh yeah. But yeah, what do you think happened though?
It was because Baidu ended their ICO. So because Baidu ended their ICO, everyone that's been invested in Baidu is just thirsting for Baidu news and commentary right now. Because um, not only that, Baidu is now allowing you to connect your wallet so that they can send you the bid tokens once it's time to. So basically, like there's a lot going on with Baidu, and so I'm pretty sure that's why everyone's like super hyped about it right now and just wants to get as much Baidu content as they can.
I see. This is their website,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah,
Oh, this is the one that didn't
yeah,
come out yet, right? Yeah.
yeah. That's right. It's coming out soon though.
When?
They didn't say exactly. They said in the next few weeks. Now I don't know how far you got in the video, but it's gonna be listed on Uniswap, man. That's a big deal.
Damn.
Uniswap is the first exchange it's going to be listed on. So, my hope is that, not everyone who bought into this thing just immediately dumps. Now that, that could be the case. But if
Yeah,
If Baidu also has,
as soon as it's in.
sorry?
You mean like as soon as it's in, they just dump it right away to get the profit?
Yeah, yeah. Like, especially if it's listed above the sale price. Like, if it's listed at 2 cents, 3 cents, whatever, like, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people
So
trying to
what's
dump real
its
quick.
price right now then? What's the price for
They,
right now if you want to
they
buy
were
it?
selling it for 1 penny, 1 USD penny.
Wow.
Yeah.
So even with this, just a bit of a hype behind it, it can go up as soon as they put it in.
Dude, yeah, you don't understand, man. Like this thing, no one really knows, but bro, this thing could be listed at like 5 cents. We don't know. We don't know. And there's going to be a lot of once this gets listed on the exchanges, man. There is going to be a lot of hype behind this. Like the guy from DIY investing, Donovan Jolly, he was a guy who was promoting this thing way back in the day, and he's personally invested this, himself. So that's one giant YouTuber in the cryptocurrency space that's going to be hyping this thing up once it gets released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy that one.
Uh,
Let's see where I can buy it from.
you can't buy it anymore. Their ICO's over, so you're done. You can't do anything until it gets released to the exchanges.
Just wondering what drives the price when it gets listed.
Hype. That's what I'm curious myself. I don't know what determines the exact starting price once it
You
gets
know what I'm
listed.
saying,
If
right? Like the fact that we don't see the volume, we don't know how many people bought it right now. We don't know how
yeah,
many people. So everybody bought into it, and you can't sell it, sure. But once
yeah,
it goes and they list it, what
mhm.
drives the initial price, and how do we? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, see, there's a lot of unknowns here because they were like in their white papers they tell people what their supply is, like the total supply, but they were who knows how much they sold and who knows how many tokens they're gonna burn because there was talk of them burning a certain amount of tokens. So we actually don't know what this total supply or the circulating supply will be. We don't know what the price will be. Therefore we don't know the market cap. There's a lot of unknowns here. We really don't know what this thing will be until it gets listed on the exchanges.
And you're saying they're burning tokens to keep the price high, right?
There was talk of that. Now, whether they did that or not, how many
No,
tokens
no,
they
I'm saying,
burned,
I'm
I don't
saying that
know.
even with those stocks, we're saying that there's a risk of them burning some tokens so they can keep the supply and demand ratio higher, basically. So if I, let's say, if they were the company was saying, hey, we're gonna list almost, or we have, let's say 100 or 1,000 coins in the market, and that's what we want that's what you can actually people can buy from, and then let's say there was only the people maybe bought into let's say 500 of those only, and now if they keep, let's say, 300 of those before they list it, then the price actually goes higher because now you bought 500 out of the 800 as opposed to 500 off out of the 1,000, which drives your price up. So it
Yeah,
makes it
yeah,
more of yeah, maybe
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I don't know, man. This thing could really potentially do well, especially if it gets listed on Binance, dude. If this thing gets listed on Binance, it's gonna go real high.
Are there are there talks of it being on Binance?
There's rumors, nothing official yet. So all we know right now, it's gonna be listed first on Uniswap and then seven other exchanges. We don't know what those seven other exchanges are.
Where's the company kind of communicating all that? If we actually need to look at it, like Twitter or something?
Yeah, Twitter, and they have some kind of group. I forget what it was called. It's a Telecom group, something like
Oh,
that.
Telegram?
Telegram, yeah, they have a Telegram group
By the way, that's like the
you can,
biggest. That's the biggest. What's it called? Like chat platform for crypto.
yeah, I've noticed that.
But are joining Digital as our newest corporate members. Wow, that is giving fans in the link.
Yo, everyone in the Byte House community is really happy about that Digital Europe thing.
This right here.
Yeah. See, look, I'm more of a skeptic myself. Look, I'm bought into this. I think it will do well, but all these partnerships, whatever. What I want to see is a functioning cryptocurrency once it's released. Then I'll believe it.
Yeah, because you can hype it up as much as you want before, but it can actually go to shit right after.
Yeah, like who knows if there's some bug or they don't, something, whatever. A million things can go wrong.
I see. There's a media. I don't know what the collateral asset. Hmm. Seems like they're working though. Part by the yeah. Okay, so that's that for this one then, I guess.
Yeah,
Can you
we'll
see
see, man.
the screen, by the way?
Hmm? Yeah,
Can
yeah, I
you
can see
still
your screen.
see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, look at this guy. He's like 13 years old. Look at him. Look at him there. He's like 13, this guy. Look at him.
Him?
Yeah. That's the CEO.
God, what are you doing in the forest, man?
I know.
Get you an office.
It's all love, though. This guy's probably going to make me a lot of money, so.
That's what I'm saying. Have you seen Ripple's CEO?
No, I haven't, actually.
Oh my God. Not Ripple. Is it Ripple? No, Ethereum.
Oh, yeah, he was real young, too, wasn't he?
Bro, he looks like a fucking nerd, man. Look at this guy.
Yeah, he looks like he invented Ethereum.
Holy shit.
Yo, this guy kind of built the cryptocurrency world, though, too, because, man, so much of
Oh man, a
cryptocurrency is
lot of it
built on
dependent on
Ethereum.
Ethereum. Oh yeah. I still haven't finished my research yet, but
Yeah,
man, Ethereum is actually complicated. It's
it
honestly
is.
very complicated.
I just started to do a little bit of research, like into what like ERC-20 tokens are, and like I actually found out what the difference is between a coin and a token. I don't know if were you aware there was a difference?
The only thing I knew about was if let's say you're using let's say Ethereum for example,
Yeah.
token would be the means of where um, whatever incentive that would drive you using that app or smart contract basically. It's specific for like the transfer of information or your hash or whatever, but like not fully what's between coin and what is it between a coin and a token.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? Myself, I thought they were pretty interchangeable, but what I found out recently is that one of the biggest distinctions is that a coin is kind of built using its own blockchain, and a token is a cryptocurrency that's built using another cryptocurrency's blockchain. So, for example, like Ethereum is on its own blockchain, and something like BiDAO, which is a token that is built using Ethereum's blockchain. You know what I mean? Like they use the software from a previous coin, and that's what makes it a token, from what I understand.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So like, yeah, a token is kind of built on using another cryptocurrency software, and a coin is kind of built using its own software, its own blockchain.
Coin is using something. Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's
man.
the video I
Yo,
was actually watching right here.
yeah.
But man, it just confused the fuck out of me, I'll be honest with you. Like, if you actually want to get into it, it's gonna confuse you in the beginning until you actually get it. But is it this guy? This guy's actually really good explaining the. Um, I hate when this happens. I got his name here. I downloaded the video. I was watching on the airplane. I watched almost like 3 hours of between like jumping between Ripple and Ethereum, and Ethereum
Mm.
is fucking like it's extremely complex, man. Like,
It is like smart contracts and everything, like all these different standards for like what kind of like blockchain these coins are built on. It's like always changing too. Like ERC-20, which was like the big thing for a large while, that like a lot of coins, a lot of tokens that were built on Ethereum, it's now changing to like another standard. And I'm just starting to learn all about this myself. So
it's nice. It's interesting. Okay, so um, Ethereum went through by now. So you said everything right now you're just fully holding long term.
pretty
Nothing.
much,
Because even when I went through some of these charts here, I'm like, okay, I need to chill out for a bit here until things kind of clear out.
honestly though, because like for yourself, you were maybe perhaps considering holding some long term, um, right? Is that correct or no?
Yeah, I wanted to, but as soon as right after I was done my research about it, yeah.
Okay, well, just all I wanted to say was, man, XRP could be a great fucking buy right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I bought XRP at around 29 cents, but it's at like what, 22, 23?
Yeah, right now it's 23.
Yeah, dude, it's a great buy. Like who knows? It could like go back down, retest one of those lower wicks there, go back down 20, like actually 23, but man, XRP would be a great buy right now. I don't know, my opinion.
I can see it actually. Well, actually, looking at it right now, there might be a possibility of it going all the way down to 20 cents. And if it
Yeah,
does, then you know what we're doing, man.
I've heard price targets of 21 cents.
Say that again.
I've heard a price target of 21 cents, which your screen's a little blurry right now, but that's just the connection. Let's see, is there some like support at 21 cents?
There is. There is here.
That's 21 cents there?
Yeah. I would say there is. Yeah. It could.
That's 22 cents.
More of a zone for me, if anything. But look, if you look at it, this is it going back to the like. This is basically the golden pocket, right?
Yeah.
0.5 is 0.61 Fibonacci, and it looks like it has been kind of you're having your wicks and it's trying to pierce through the 180 EMA, but it's stuck between the 180 and I think it is 100 and between the 100 and the 200. So it could actually go down or it can bounce back up. To be honest, it could bounce back up because there is some sort of support here too. So I don't know.
It's gonna stop the bleeding with is a big stops.
If Bitcoin stops,
So, sorry, we were talking over each other for a sec. I was just saying, I think the bleeding with XRP is gonna stop when the bleeding with Bitcoin there stops.
I think so too, man. It's fully driving it at the moment.
Yeah.
So what do you think is going
You
to
know what's in?
with Bitcoin?
Well, I think I don't know. It's that stupid CME gap. Honestly, I don't see any reason at the moment to think that there's going to be a rally. Like the stock market isn't doing very well. There isn't another stimulus bill coming out tomorrow. So I think this and that mixed with the fact that the CME gap is not filled. I mean,
Where can I see
honestly,
that CME chart? I can't find
I
it.
think you just yeah, no, I think you literally just have to Google CME gap. Like I don't think you'll find it on TradingView. So, Bitcoin might have a short-term rally and then go back down, fill that gap. Honestly, I hope it does. I hope Bitcoin continues to fall so we can fill that gap. And once it does, then we could finally get fucking going with this bull market. The only thing stopping this thing is the that stupid fucking CME gap.
So this is it. This is it right here. What is that? 10,000? 120? 10,000. So you're saying, have you looked at the actual chart, like the CME chart?
Nope, I have not.
Because I'm not sure how it works, to be honest with you.
Yeah, neither do I. The most I've looked into it is just hearing what people say the CME gap is, and from what I heard, it was in the mid 9,000s, like 9,600. And so that's what I'm basing this off of. I didn't actually look into it myself. I tried to, and it was prohibitive, or it was difficult, and I didn't get my answer immediately, so I just gave up.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Because this is the both. Looks the fucking same to me. Anyways, no, we'll look into that if that's the case.
Yeah. So I made a list here of a bunch of coins that might do well here.
Okay.
Now, I was kind of hoping that if you had token metrics, it might have been nice to compare, see if there was some coins that were both on token metrics and on my list, because then that would have been good there. But we can do that in the future. It's no biggie. So I have a lot of coins here, man. But why don't I mention what don't I mention a few here? So what I kind of did here was I got a bunch of different coins from a bunch of different YouTubers that were saying could do well during the month of September, and then I'm gonna start just mentioning the ones that were mentioned by more than one YouTuber. So one of
Yeah,
those
go ahead.
being XDAI Stake. So the ticker is Stake, STAKE. Now, I haven't done much fundamental research onto any one of these in particular. Just
STKE.
yeah, so STAKE. So yeah, there you go. Yes, sir.
This is what was mentioned by the I guess by YouTube or something. The guys on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, by specifically by Elio Trades and Chico Crypto. Now, like, there's a million of these videos out here, and there's a lot of coins to look at. So who knows? Like, look, yeah, like so in my mind, where I see this going is, let's say Bitcoin fills that gap, stops its bleeding, it consolidates and starts to make either move upward, or as soon as Bitcoin just consolidates, the altcoin market is going to start to do well. So that's when I think would be a good time to enter something like this.
Okay, so okay. So that's already
Um,
we didn't do much about it. It's just more like this is what everybody's talking about at the moment. Then we gotta do.
yeah, basically.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
there's two big ones that people are talking about right now, which is a Band and Ocean Protocol.
Ocean Protocol is the one you asked me on token metrics, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see. Band is
Man,
band, I guess.
sorry.
I'm saying like band. We looked at it before, I guess. Looks like.
Yeah, like look at that. It's gone down a bunch.
But what's going on my fucking laptop? Snooze. Okay. Snooze. 4 hours. So it looks like, man, based on everything we just looked at, it's all consolidating. Like they're all testing.
Really?
They're all testing a support at the moment. Like even band, we're looking
Everything.
at this right
Yeah.
now. Bitcoin is testing this area. Seeing here, is this gonna hold or not? If it doesn't hold at 10,000, then we're looking at it going all the way down to 9,000. Ripple, same thing. If it doesn't hold here, then it's probably gonna go down, which is also still dependent on our Bitcoin. I don't know if you can still see my screen or not, but
Yeah, I'm watching you.
same thing with Spree. Now it went down all the way down to its I would say maybe lowest price. Like,
Oh yeah, it's
right.
no bueno. Yeah, the thing about Spree too is that Spree's gonna cease to be a cryptocurrency soon. They changed it over to Bree.
Hold up, what? So Spree is changing from Spree to Bree only?
Yeah. So I was holding this, and I made a transfer of Espree to Bree, because soon, I don't know when exactly, but soon Espree will cease to exist, and it will be Bree.
Really?
So right now I'm holding Bree.
Okay, well, what was the reason though? Is it the same company or is it?
It's the same company. I didn't look into the reason too much, but they're just switching over to a new coin. I actually
Okay.
don't know what the reason was. Man, $15. Holy fuck, bro! This was at 50. Jesus Christ,
That's crazy, huh?
this is a crazy market, man. Man, I'm so happy I sold it at that peak there. I can't believe I was
I
considering holding.
remember. I remember that.
Dude, not only was that like the best trade,
ROI or
but
something?
91% ROI. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, and basically the amount of Brie that I'm holding is all profit. So like I made enough where like I almost doubled basically, so I covered my initial investment. So the amount of Brie I'm holding is just all profit.
That's good shit, man. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, so we said just to recap quick. So research stake, right? Just research in general, see what it is. Since there's power research. Band, same thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, I have so many coins on this list here, man. I don't know. I could take a picture of this and post it in the Discord, or maybe I could type it up, make it look nicer. But I don't think there's any way you can go through all these coins. I literally have like
Yeah, I would
fucking
say
50
maybe
coins
if you
on
want,
it.
um, send that list and we can just split it in half and we can look through and then whatever if we have time to actually go through each one of us basically goes through all of it then good but if not then at least we did half both and then we can share it maybe I don't
Y-
know maybe tomorrow when I'm at the airport or when I come back on Wednesday when I'm there.
Yeah, yeah. Do
But
do you
basically,
plan on doing
what I'm thinking right now is that it's like we said, looks like we need to be a bit patient at the moment and see how the market is going to play out. But first, I think first important thing is to keep an eye out on Bitcoin. I would say like that's number one. Keep an eye on Bitcoin and see what how the gap between Bitcoin futures and Bitcoin now is going to influence that. What's everybody saying about it? And I feel like that would be like our top priority and then
Yeah.
stay patient because everything is testing its support right now. And maybe I don't know how long it would take, like a week or so until maybe something happens. But I feel like Bitcoin is number one for us right now. Plus whatever Luke's
100?
gonna send us.
Stock market too, like it's unfortunate in my mind how correlated the two are, but if the stock market starts to either consolidate sideways or start to tick back up, that will reflect in the price of Bitcoin as well.
This is Bloomberg. I'm saying rally in Canadian consumer confidence phase of economic concern. JP Morgan probably lows and misuse of COVID relief funds. I'm just checking this news. This is for the stock market.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense, man. The two should be completely divorced. Like
You know what? You actually said that
Bitcoin,
a couple of times, but uh, I feel like we should talk about it maybe next time, but more in
yeah.
detail. Because I don't know. For me, I think it's a positive thing the fact that they're correlated for some reason. But I feel like we have two different views
Why
about
do
it.
you?
You know?
No, yeah. See, I very much disagree.
Mm.
Be, yeah, we can really delve into that next time. I mean, we could talk about it a bit right now. I mean, um,
Yeah.
like yeah, you want you cool with talking like delving into that a little bit or?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Sure. We can go.
So yeah, okay. So like man, in my mind, the stock market is completely artificially propped up. There was a giant crash when this COVID hit. The the United States has lost what is it, like tens of millions of jobs, something like that. So the stock market bears little to no reflection on the actual underlying state of the economy. It's too big to fail, and the U.S. government has adopted the policy of not allowing the stock market to fail. So it's completely artificially propped up. It's just propped up by printing money. There's really nothing holding it up other than that, other than the continued policy of printing money indefinitely, which isn't going to stop. That's their only solution, and then they're going to continue to do that. They're going to continue to print money. So if we look at these two factors, the stock market is basically completely artificially propped up. There's tens of millions of jobs being lost, but but the stock market has been doing better than ever, and uh, it's propped up by the continual printing of money, which is only going to continue further devaluing the dollar, the buying power of the dollar, and worsening the state of the economy because it lessens the buying power of day-to-day people. Uh, that
Mm.
mixed with the fact that there's tens of millions of jobs lost, so it doesn't make any sense. Now, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is supposed to be like Bitcoin specifically is supposed to be like a store of value, a hedge against the market. It's Bitcoin acts much like a commodity does, like gold or silver. Gold or silver, it goes up when the dollar is weak because people use that as a hedge against the market. And so, like for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency to be tied to a market to be tied to the stock market, it doesn't make any sense to me because cryptocurrency is supposed to be it's the thing that people run to when the stock market is not doing well. It's the thing people run to when the dollar is weak. Um, like so it just doesn't make sense to me that the two are so correlated. Do I make sense there at all?
I was gonna ask how do you think? Uh, how do you think? What's the correlation then to you? Why do you think it's actually connected?
I think it's connected because lots of traders and investors just see it as another kind of market, and I think it's connected because just because different markets, the stock market is just a reflection of where buying power is going, and when things are unsure, buying power and interest in buying into any kind of market leaves, and when people are confident or greedy, buying power increases, and more money flows into the market. So especially because the cryptocurrency market is so speculative, and
Yeah.
it's really used as a vehicle for speculation rather than it doesn't hold a lot of practical
No,
value.
the only thing I'm just gonna say,
Yeah,
um, um, like to me at least, right? The base variable that's driving investment in both or or crypto or just the stock market in general is your at the end of the day it's people, right? Now Bitcoin isn't um, at the level where it's considered to be a commodity like gold or silver. And to me, at least, it's not designed to be like it's gold or silver. At the end of the day, it's just another type of currency that
yeah,
down the line we don't even know yet how it's going to play out in the actual. Like right now, it's just fully being um, uh, not used, but perceived as just another quote unquote something just to trade or invest in until you have ecosystems that are mature enough to be used in our like day-to-day life basically, or drives your economy, or at one point now Bitcoin or whatever, or just any crypto system is actually incorporated in your let's say companies or the actual in your day-to-day life. So I think if but you're right, like I see where you're coming from, but to me the reason why it's correlated is because it's just another type of investment or trading opportunity for anybody basically to go in. To me, I don't know, it just I wouldn't expect if the stock market's going down for Bitcoin to go up. Like I don't see people saying, "Oh hey, oh the stock market is crashing, guys. Oh fuck it, let's just go put it in Bitcoin." Because the times be like, Bitcoin is not like it's not like a haven where you go if it's not like gold, for example. It's not a commodity yet, and it's not even it's just a currency, just like any other currency. If the dollar fails, then you see your euro going up, or you see your uh, all these other currencies that might go up too at the same time. But I don't have a full picture yet. Like I used to ask myself that, but I never fully understood why. Um, uh, to me, at least, it's a positive sign that it's correlated, not correlated, but it's being treated like it's a part of the market right now. That's the only positive thing I see is that people actually treat it like it's now it's solidified. Where hey, by the way, oh the market's crashing or the market went up. By the way, also Bitcoin's going up. So it's more like now it became solidified as just another thing to either invest in or trade. Then down the line, when it's mature enough, where you have all these like systems where it's in literally our day-to-day life, then that's when I'm like, okay, now it shouldn't make sense why if the stock market goes down, then Bitcoin goes up. Now it should be more of hey, it's like gold now, or it's like silver or something like that. That's
yeah.
I thoughts about this right now. Like I don't, I haven't fully, I would say, made up my mind yet. I feel there's still so many unknowns that I would say I have to research to get into. But just for right now, initially before this, even if the market went up, I would say like a couple years ago, even if the S&P went up or whatever, just the market in general, the stock market went up, Bitcoin was still the same. But now when the market goes up or goes down, Bitcoin is kind of reflecting that too. So to me, it's like, oh, okay, good. So now more people are actually looking at this something that's solid, solidified. It's a part of it's part of the investment slash trading world at the moment. So this is good. And down the line, when things actually mature enough, then then that's when we can start becoming a bit more. I would say we can be a bit more choosy when it comes to Bitcoin or the crypto world. We can say like, oh no, you know what? No, this shouldn't happen like that. This should be more looked at as some sort of thing where you actually put your money in knowing that it's gonna be safe because this is the future kind of thing, you know?
Yeah,
Makes
I
sense.
think because Bitcoin's so new that people just see it like as another vehicle for investment. That's why it's so reflective of the
Exactly.
stock market, like you were saying. Yeah, maybe after this bull run, and there's a consolidation phase after. Maybe Bitcoin might look something more like a commodity because I can't imagine. Uh, okay, let's just take a second and assume throughout the course of the next year there's this crazy bull run. Bitcoin reaches $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, whatever it may be. Um, I can't imagine 4 years after that there's going to be another uh, uh, super parabolic bull run. Like I imagine it might be more gradual because once you're talking those high numbers like a 30, 40, $50,000 Bitcoin, there's such a high market cap that I believe movements after that, like it would make sense if it
You
were
need
more gradual,
something major, like catastrophic, for it to either go up or down significantly. You're saying.
Yeah. Well, especially when there's so much more money involved at that point, I just feel like it would move more gradually because just the market cap's so high, it'll just take so much more to move it. Um,
Yeah.
but I guess where some of my frustration is coming from too is I don't want the two things to be correlated because I see the stock market as being completely artificially propped up, which just because it is
Yeah.
doesn't mean it'll fail. Like the I don't believe it will fail at least soon because it's not in the Americans' financial interest. The most powerful rich people in the world, it's not in their financial interest for it to fail because that's where they got all their money. But at the same time, the thing that's propping it up is not the actual state of the economy. It's not that the Americans have all of a sudden massive manufacturing going on in their country. No, the only reason why the American stock market went from crashing at the beginning of COVID to now making all-time highs is solely because they chose to print money, which is
Mhm.
weakening their currency and weakening buying power, only further worsening the actual economic conditions on the ground, like the buying power for people, and that's
Yeah.
only going to continue. So, in my mind, the American economy's gone to shit. I don't see any reason to think it's going to improve, and in fact, many reasons think it's only going to further decline. So, the stock market is not a reflection of the actual economic underlying conditions. So, but
Mhm.
that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to crash soon or it will ever. But I just don't like how the two are correlated because
Yeah.
um, I think it's very manipulated. But so is the crypto market, man. Like the crypto market isn't like a complete free market. It's very manipulated as well. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, that's my 2 cents. That's my little
I
rant.
agree. Yeah, we should actually talk about that more next time. Like have it like a full,
Yeah,
like a thing.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
So are
Interesting
you
stuff.
gonna? So you'll send that list, I guess, and then we'll look through it, and then
Yeah. Why don't I take a picture of it and you let me know if it's legible, and then I'll type it up.
yeah, sure, sure. You can just send it.
Does that work? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
just go for
All right.
that. Then maybe um, uh, if either tomorrow I'm in the airport or maybe I would say Thursday or something. Friday depends.
Yo, I wanted to bring up. We got to start beefing with the YouTuber, man.
Yeah, I'm down. Send me his fucking name, man. Send me his name.
Yeah, I'll start working on a list, and then
Yeah,
we can choose someone to start like some beef
yeah.
with,
We
some
gotta have
YouTube
a hit
crypto
list,
beef.
man. We gotta have a hit list.
Yeah, man, we need some clout.
Yeah, big time, man.
Yeah, yeah, and yo, we should I want to make another buy down video somewhat soon here. I don't know if you should hop on that with me if you got a moment, but
Yeah,
I
yeah. I'm
want to start
down. Let
making
me
some
know
more buy down.
whenever. How about this? Can you send me just a couple of like I don't know, just so I can like I'll do my own research about it
Like some
right now.
articles and videos talking about buy
Yeah,
down
yeah. I
and
just want to get
yeah.
some sort of idea, and then we can actually hop on it and maybe talk. I know you're gonna know a lot more about it than me because you're more invested in it. But yeah, if you want to make something about it, then like I'm actually down. Maybe I don't know when you wanted to do it, but maybe if today or tomorrow depends on whenever.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can do it today or tomorrow. Why don't we just why don't we do this? I can brainstorm, you can brainstorm some ideas to talk about by Dow in the short term here. And then once we do like a little bit of research and kind of like have an idea that we want to talk about, we can either do something today or tomorrow.
Okay, no, that's perfect then. I'll make that I'll make that the priority right now then. And
Okay.
for I guess for next time we'll talk about whatever we just talked about, crypto versus like the stock market, and
Yeah.
we'll also talk about the Bitcoin versus like Bitcoin futures gap and see, because I feel just like we said, it's like Bitcoin driving it right now. So
Yeah.
that would drive all the other unless something happens. But yeah, no, I'm down. If that's the case. Just send me the
Yeah.
list you have, and I'll start
Okay.
working by now.
All right, for sure. Yo, hey, before I let you go here too,
Mm.
apparently, Donovan Jolly too, just something interesting to throw out there. He's predicting that Ethereum is going to outperform Bitcoin during this bull run here, which is it's an interesting thought because Bitcoin outperformed Ethereum last time around. So
Is that the same in the same video? He's saying it's gonna be 20,000, whatever.
yes, yeah, because from what he was saying is like so much more of the crypto ecosystem is built off Ethereum that there's just such a wider use of it that he thinks it will do it'll outperform Bitcoin during this bull run, which is it's
Okay.
interesting.
I'll actually
Yeah.
watch that to see whatever he said. I don't know how long is that. How long is the video? Where's that?
It's kind of long, but yeah,
Oh, it's 27 minutes. That's not. Yeah, no. Okay, I'll watch that then.
yeah.
Out of all the videos you sent me recently, what do you think is the main one I should?
Let's see. Well, that Ethereum one's just kind of fun, to be honest. Uh, uh, those 7 coins, 7 million, that could be interesting too. Um,
Then Ethereum boom. Then Skycoin price prediction.
yeah, see that Skycoin one's interesting because that's another one. Especially, it's interesting because of the chart. Because the chart looks like it has a lot of potential. Now the question is whether or not it's a dead coin or whether or not it'll bring enough hype to it where it will do well throughout the course of this bull run. Because man, if you look at the chart for Sky, it's very very down right now. And if it does, if Sky is a part of this next bull run, which it's an open question to whether or not it will be, like maybe it's a dead coin, like the use case is gone, but maybe it's not. It has some kind of ecosystem behind it. But it's a very interesting one. That could be like another 50x if it just goes to its all-time high.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So if that's the case, I'll watch the 20,000 Ethereum incoming video, and I'll look
yeah,
at buy down, and then we'll talk about it.
yeah. Sounds good, man. Yeah, man. There's so much to look at in this space.
So
You
much
can't.
shit. Holy fuck.
There's so much. You can't focus on everything. You just gotta choose something and just go for it.
Yeah, I feel like buy down if that's the case. I feel like you want to do a buy down video.
Well, yeah, just because there's so much. I just want
Yeah.
to get this clout, man. And
Yeah,
maybe we can
no.
start beefing with someone.
Oh man. Okay. No, sounds good, man.
All right, yeah. So, okay, I'll send you that picture, and maybe we can talk some more later about Baidao. Get some thoughts out there.
Yeah, no, sounds good. We'll stay in touch if that's the case. See whenever we have that 1 hour window or something that we can talk.
For sure. Yeah,
All
and
right.
man, check out that taco restaurant in that little Italy.
Yeah, I'm actually probably gonna look. But we're probably gonna go today actually because I'm sick of
Oh,
all the other places. So I'll probably go hit it up.
it's so good. Yeah. Well, all right, man. It was good talking to you again. So I guess I'll
Oh,
let you go here. We can talk some more later.
yeah, I'll text you. I'll text you if anything. Let me. I'm actually
All
gonna
right.
look at everything we talked about today. Actually.
Cool. Yeah. So I'll send you that list, and then maybe a thing or
Yeah.
two on Baidao, and then we'll keep in touch.
Yes, sir.
All right. Perfect, man.
Take it easy, bro.
You too, man. Take care.
Peace. Bye.
Bye.